Yeah, see, you know what it is? It's your boy, your favorite Zaddy, Lord Jalen Willett, and we on another episode of Errything Kool. And I got a special announcement. I don't even know how to. I'm so excited right now. I know he excited. Backed by popular demand. The world's greatest entertainer. Introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, bomb, don't you dirt. It's Kool-Aid, hashtag banana vine fantastic. Woo, I'm back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have Kool-Aid back in the building. And we also have a new host. Well, obviously, if y'all watching the video, y'all see original billionaire. But, he going to be back soon. But we introducing someone else, someone new to our roster. Introduce yourself, madam.
Hi, guys. My name is Aubrey Carey.
Miss Carey.
Well,
I want to go by Obes, though. Does she call me Obes?
Yeah, okay, we could go with Opes. So this Opes, Island Gal Bree. Yeah, you see. And Aubrey, I know you new to the show. And every episode on Erryting Kool, we always start off with the Bahamian word, saying, phrase of the day. And guess what today's Bahamian word, saying, or phrase of the day is? Loving myself, eh? See what I'm saying?
I love myself.
I love myself.
But don't go out to it. Oh, how much times a day you supposed to love yourself?
Every day, all the time.
Like, how much minutes? Because
I mean, as much minutes in a day, man.
so I could like mine by liking me? You call that? Like, for real, like, I can love myself that much.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you what you got to do? Because, see, listen, we have to always love ourselves. And in the Bahamas, we always be like, loving myself, eh? What you think that means, Aubrey?
Loving yourself,
Yeah,
putting all into yourself.
putting all into yourself. What you think people mean when they say, "Hey, I go, I had to love myself this weekend"?
Putting yourself first. Whether that's like
Put the right closer.
Whether it's like taking yourself to a movie, like treating yourself, a glass of wine. I do that every once in a while.
Every once in a while. You sound like you used to do that every day.
Hold up. Okay. Like, I already asked the question, like, okay, how many times are you supposed to love yourself? Come on, you just say it every day. Like,
Yeah. No, she's like, oh, I have a little bit of wine sometimes.
hold up, 2 seconds, selfie. I love
Love him,
myself.
Oh my god.
Well, you could go back to you, Aubrey. So what else you like to do?
Well, I like to sleep in bed.
Sleep in bed.
Whether that's watching a movie, reading books, or just simply hitting up a friend.
Hitting up a friend. What kind of friend?
Friends. Friend girls.
Friend girls.
Yeah, girl time. I
Ooh.
think girl time is very important.
Girl time is very important. What about boy time? Oh man. She got quiet on that. All right, okay, we can start picking up on Aubrey. So, a question. Let's start with piggybacking off of Kool-Aid. What are you saying? How do we love ourselves? Because I often think a part of loving yourself is you appreciate yourself. You know what you are worth, first of all. Because if you don't understand what you are worth, you can't love yourself. You can't value yourself. So, and I feel like often people walk around saying that they love themselves, but they ain't really love themselves. Because if you really love yourself, would you come out your house looking like, come here, let me fix you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Be real now.
Sometimes.
I say all the times.
Why you say all the time?
Huh?
Why?
It's good to express yourself and being you. It's good to, like, most people around, like, everywhere you go, everyone tries to portray something that they really ain't. You see that? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. Like, okay,
So you
check this
say
out.
they faking?
Check this out. Yeah, like straight faking.
All right.
Straight faking. You'll go to work, right?
Yeah.
The main dish of the Bahamas is corned beef and white rice, right?
Yeah.
And you'll meet someone and be like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I eat corned beef and white rice is the day, but I was slamming, but they'll be like, oh, I don't eat that stuff. But then when they get off from work I catch them in Super Value, corned beef and white rice. Like for real, bro. Like
So call me. So they.
by not being truthful to themselves
So you saying
and their situation
Okay, so you're saying not being truthful to yourself
and
It's
situations.
not loving yourself.
Right. It's like it's like you portraying something. You
So
ain't
being fake
fake to yourself
is
in
not
love.
loving yourself. Okay, I
Right.
like that. What do you think about that, Aubrey?
So you just said the way you come out your house. So you're trying to say physical appearance justifies the way you love yourself?
No, I mean when
No,
they
I mean,
say come out yourself, you should have pride in yourself. Nah, I ain't saying you can't, baseball cap, sweats, and a hoodie and some flip flops. But I'm saying when you come out the house, you should be like, but I come in to rule the day. I come in to seize the day. Because I have that love for myself and I have that pride for myself that I'm going to present the world as this prideful, confident person. Because I love myself. And oftentimes, both male and female, I see constantly walk around and they don't love themselves. You don't treat yourselves, whether it be how you eat, what you consume, how you self-care for yourself, which it can...
Yeah, bro.
What you-
Keep going.
they can see you doing all that, right?
Yeah.
Whether self-care, exercise, even going to like the doctor and getting yearly checkups, and from loving ourselves, that's how we love each other. So I can't love. Okay, I see you as my brother. I see you as my sister. How I can love you as my brother and sister, and I don't even love myself? How you gonna love someone else and you don't love yourself?
1 John chapter 4 verse 7 and 8, like for real. Like I don't want to get glorious or go to the scripture very fast, but like for real though, like you have to know how to love yourself first in order to give out love and to accept love back, because you wouldn't know what love it means to yourself. People nowadays tend to put love into everybody else except themselves.
Exactly.
And then when that person or that thing leaves them, they feel like they lost a part of themselves, when indeed that was the love they're supposed to keep for themselves.
So, Aubrey, why do you think people don't love themselves? On the flip side of our question.
I think it has a lot to do with, I'm going to say confidence.
Confidence.
And I say confidence because we live in a world right now where it's a lot of social media and all this other stuff. So for me, like if I know like I want to do this and I want to love myself and I want to be with this person, I'll go online the next day and I'll see something that I want to do more than what I have now, which means like doing something with something that
Doing something with a purpose more so?
no, more
Okay.
so like being able to be grateful for what you have. So being confident in just the things you have around you instead of like going on social media and moping like, oh my God, look at this, she light skin, she this way,
Okay. So right now, Kool-Aid is live. if any of y'all wondering why he keep on taking selfies while we recording, but yes, I agree with the whole confidence theme. Obviously this man and Seneca has a lot of confidence. confidence, but I feel like people lack confidence or
Yeah, they
whatever.
do.
Like deep down inside, even if you either have low self-esteem or pseudo high self-esteem. Because there's people who be like, I's the best, I's this. I got to brag every single moment. But no, you ain't fooling nobody. Because I know when you lay down at night and you lay your head on that pillow, you thinking about every insecurity that you have. And you can't even go to sleep and settle with yourself. But Kool-Aid, what you think about that?
Like for me, in loving yourself. Once again, we out here at Coco.
Coffee house.
Coffee house. Bomb don't you there? Big up to them. But on this straight topic of loving yourself, you have to put yourself first in so much different ways. Like I don't care where I am, I'm going to love myself. In the church, I'm going to love myself. At work, I'm going to love myself. At home, I'm going to love myself. Okay? It's just loving yourself. Loving yourself is supposed to be a passion. It's supposed to be an energy. You're supposed to just, when people see you and feel you, they can feel how much you enjoy yourself. So when people see me from a distance, they'll be like, but Kool-Aid, you was coming with so much energy, boy. And they'd be like, where you get it from? Like, from a part of that is most and definitely loving yourself. So listen out there, you got to most and definitely love yourself. Come on.
All right, so piggyback on that, because I know this lady one time said like she may be starting off the day all like low energy, but when she see you, she feel uplifted. So take me through the process of how you go from when you wake up and get ready for work. Like what runs through your head?
A part of loving yourself and having the good love inside you by loving yourself first. You have to give that level to others no matter what. So if you see someone having a bad day, you can be like, if they were a Patriot fan and they just lost the Super Bowl, you'd be like, man, I watched that game last night and I appreciate how the Patriots got beat. No, man, you got to do something and uplift them. You know, yeah, man, that was the weather is good, like straying away from trouble and trying to see the best in everybody else.
Oh, trying to see the best. What do you think, Aubrey?
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
No, what do you do every day from when you wake up to you going to work to you ending your day? How do you take steps to get yourself in a mindset of loving yourself?
Prayer, first thing.
Spicy. Amen?
I feel like you need that energy.
Prayer.
Because I'll wake up and I don't want to go to work.
Huh?
So I feel like when you take steps to have some type of meditation, and that meditation can be like prayer, sitting down in the room, listening to music, and then you get up and you go out there and then you have nothing more to give back than that energy you started off with. So when I come to work, you can even ask friend, like,
Friend, say she fake it. She on the sideline. She like, I want to say something real, but y'all can't see her though. She all the way over there behind the camera. She running the camera. She might pop up later though, but you could continue.
Yeah, like when I come to work, I never try to have like a bad energy. It's always lit.
It's always lit.
Always lit. Especially since we serving coffee, we trying to really uplift other people. So for me, I feel like when I wake up and I realize I have to go to work or whether it's school, I always try to start off with spiritual energy first.
That's so important.
Yep.
So because I think how they say God is love, and I feel like the part of whatever religion you subscribe to is trying to find happiness, and part of that happiness is love. And I feel like the more become one with God, the more love we're gonna feel. Because like that's so powerful that you said, you start off with prayer. So if God is love, we communicating with love. And we imparting love within ourselves to start off the day.
To run it over.
Right.
To to just spread it back out.
Just run it over.
Like, I feel like the more I have throughout my entire life, I feel like in this moment in time, I'm overfilled with love. And I feel that because I've taken it upon myself to show more love than I've ever before. Like, not trying to just see self gains, but trying to, be a spark or some inspiration to other people. And then you get that love back or whatever. Because people always feel like, oh, the world against me, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, once you push out that love, it's a law of attraction. Once you push out the love, you're going to get it right back. So, and that leads into overall favor. Like, just because off the strength of you showing that love, people are willing to do things for you. And I've seen it so far, not on like a brand level, but on a smaller scale. Like, for instance, like how we met. I walk in here one day. I was like, babe, something tell me. Talk though. I say, okay, what you do? You trying to do marketing, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Cool. And if nobody don't know, Aubrey is a part of our expansive team of young creative individuals. And she assists me on a lot of different endeavors Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Show love yourself.
So once more again, guys, I want to say a special thank you and welcome to Aubrey.
Yeah.
We appreciate her. We appreciate her.
Look at-
1,000. Give us a big smile on it.
But yeah,
Woo! Look at her. She's scared. She's like, where does energy just come from?
So no, but without Aubrey and without me showing that love, we wouldn't be in Coco Coffee House.
Yeah.
And Coco Coffee, shout out to them for allowing us to record our pod inside here.
Shout out to Ryan.
Shout
Ryan
out-
Austin.
Ryan Austin.
Big up
Austin.
Brian Austin.
Andre Kelly.
Andre Kelly.
Andre
Kelly. Woo!
The whole Coco staff.
The whole Coco staff.
A special thank you for TJT and Kool-Aid, Mr. #Banana. Fantastic. Yeah.
And what network we on?
We on the Original People's Network, the best podcast in the Bahamas. Yeah.
And what this is?
What this is?
Errything Kool.
Erryting Kool.
But going back to loving yourself. So I feel like loving yourself is an art form that most humans do not fully understand. You know? Like for instance, how often do we forgive ourselves?
As much as I love myself. As much as I love myself.
As much as you love yourself. How often you forgive yourself?
Every day.
Every day. Like I feel often people don't forgive themselves. Like, they still holding on to the past, and that's what makes a lot of people depressed. Like if you notice that we dealing with a whole amounts of depression nowadays or whatever. Like people, losing self-confidence because of the advent of social media. We have so much access to other people's lives or what they want to put out there that it makes us be like, oh, if I could have done this a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, a couple years ago, I could have been just like this person. And sometimes we just can't really think like that because if we do, we're going to send ourselves crazy. So I think forgiving yourself is a major crucial key. I think the next step we should do, is putting ourselves first. Because I think go ahead.
That's a hard thing to do.
That's how I think. Why you
Putting yourself first is a hard thing to do. Hold up, she said it first. Okay, how is putting yourself first a hard thing to do? Because, for me, I first had to get up, I first had to pray, before, not in a negative way, not in a poor way, but you have to put yourself first at all costs. Just for me, help me, I don't understand.
In situations, I'm talking about like different situations.
Okay, yeah.
Not just like person, individual space. Like, just in a relationship aspect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think more so putting yourself first, period. And not really, I feel like, for it being selfish or anything like that, but it's more so taking time out for yourself to, center yourself, to give yourself mental breaks, to relax yourself, to pamper yourself, and to, make yourself better, make yourself grow. Because if you cater into people 100% of the time, you forget about you. You're giving them your energy, but you're not giving yourself time to recharge. If you think like that. Thoughts?
Okay, my thoughts on it. Big up Abel. I see you out there. Big up Abel. For those who love themselves, I come from a community where, you have to really put yourself first if you want to make it somewhere in life. Like, for real. Like, if you play basketball, if you play football, if you're a great swimmer, if you could run really well, something. And then by saying that you love running might lead you into your success. You understand? It's by finding what you do. Okay, it's like this. When they say, if you go there, I want you to go to college and I want you to be the best you could ever be. I go to the college for the next 20 years and still don't find a major that you could say that you probably love. You understand? So finding something you do love, it won't feel like you work any day in your life. So finding something that loves and loves back is crazy. I find that amazing.
So you think that's a part of putting yourself first? What about when it comes to, being somewhat family and loved ones being overbearing?
And that's what I mean by it's so hard.
Because love have space too. Because love have space.
Why? What you mean by that?
Okay, I know at home it was a stressful morning and evening, or it's a stressful week at home. Why am I going straight home? What happened to just me, not with a girlfriend, by myself? I'm going to take a walk down and say, you know what, I just need the beach air. I just need to air myself out from everybody, everything. Just for like 2 hours, 3 hours, like go missing. And then come back and be like, y'all know it's missing? Okay, here now. So
Okay, so you're
finding
saying
space.
So quality
Finding space,
time.
quality time for either for yourself.
Yeah.
That's how you learn yourself. Even in a relationship, you need quality time for yourself, so you can learn and understand and collect yourself again to give it back to somebody else. Because if you don't do that, I think you could lose yourself. So if you just saying, "Oh, I have a family and I gotta take care of my family and I put 100% in my family," when my family now has it, they don't give it back, then you will feel like, I wasn't getting loved back. So always remember to put yourself first in all causes.
What do you think about that, Aubrey?
You see, I speaking from personal experience.
Okay.
I got superpowers. I can see what she's saying.
I feel like you could put yourself first and you could live unselfishly. And sometimes it's too much. And sometimes it's like, okay. Because for me, I feel like when I do go stepping over my boundaries as a person, like if I say I need space, I need this, I feel like if you put that out there, you're going to get it back. Like the blessing is like 10 times more over there and just putting up like standards. I'm like, I can't do this right now because I need space. So for me, I kind of have a hard time with, like,
You sound like, hold on, are you the clingy one or other people clingy?
other people clingy.
So you feel it sometimes in whether it be in love or life.
Both.
People cling to you. I mean, that might be because
That
you were
might be
such
it
a
because of your personality.
Yeah.
People might say, you know what, I really generally like to be around you. So then you'll love someone who will come into your life and be like, you know what, you've been the best friend I've ever had. And then you'll be like, I have had so many best friends. But then you don't know how what you do impact somebody else through how you portray that love to them. Or you may do it in a different way where someone never did it that way before and become something unique to them, like a miracle. So use that miracle friend that miracle sister they never had. And then when they lose you, they feel like, it's the last thing I really want. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want that. You understand?
Basically,
Yeah.
you're reading everything I do.
psychic Kool-Aid.
No, I just answer from. No, I answer from like, okay. To learn what love is, like you have to like really put it in your mind, like what love is to me.
Right.
And then if I love myself this much, would a person give me the kind of love that I give to myself? No. They only give me 50% of the love they have. They're never gonna love me 100% like how I love them 100%. So I try to give them 50, and they give me 50 back, and that adds up to 100.
Tragic.
Tragic. Boom, boom. So we're about to take a short break. We will be back to you on another side of Errything Kool, where we're going to talk more about loving myself. And I got a little soliloquy at the end of that. Yeah, you see. I say, ooh, we back in the building and we singing.
We singing bomb bomb, don't you dare it.
I love myself, you know. What you got to say about it, Aubrey? Ooh, Yeah. Nope. Nope. All right.
Don't cut that. Don't cut that. Keep that right there. Don't go nowhere, guys. Don't stay right there.
So we back in the building. This is Errything Kool on the Original People podcast, and Kool-Aid has his survey of the episode. This is a new segment. So get into your survey.
So I did a survey on at least, I'll say about 10 locals here. And we said, we asked the question, what does it mean for a Bahamian to love themselves, Trad? Like to really love yourself. So one say drinking, another one say smoking, eating, another one say going to the hotel acting like tourists or renting Airbnb. Another one say eating conch salad, and I was like, that's already a part of eating. But they say buying weave and Honda at the same time.
Buying weave and Honda at the same time.
Yeah. And then still peaches and bosses.
Hey.
I don't want to see two horses.
Hey.
You polo fake, you ain't got a date. Nah, 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 nah. All night. All TJ night. Who the wanted? Yeah, but so I've been doing all of that. Like, I couldn't believe, like, someone say loving themselves is a buying a Honda and weave, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that's the low expectation. See, what all you just said, all that is materialistic. All that don't mean nothing. And I feel like even when you say...
Come on now, man. What about the conch salad?
I mean, ain't nothing.
Like, don't diss the conch.
I mean, you can't diss the conch, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you can love yourself with one, a conch and a little coolie, a conch snack, or a conch salad, or something.
I mean, what amazed me is like no one say traveling or something like that. But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they must feel like they can't afford that, but they can afford that Airbnb to act like a tourist.
That's true.
But like all that stuff ain't even. Wait, that ain't even long lasting. Wait, like you're loving yourself is getting a new weave, and then loving yourself is buying a car. But both items depreciate, and that goes back to other podcasts we already had about investing your money and making your money work for you. So with that, it's like if that's people's goal, we have a society full of people who really don't understand what loving yourself truly
So
is.
how you could tell that person, I love myself so much that I took $30,000 to buy me a 2019 Honda. That's God send a blessing to them. You don't tell them that. Because they saw the lucky number and they saw that number and God tell them that's the number to buy that Honda. And that's what bring them love. Okay? You don't say that.
What do you think of that, Aubrey?
It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing. Why do you say that?
That's what everyone doing. That's what. I feel like that's the standard, though.
Is it though?
Yes,
The standard, and who created the standard?
this generation.
This
I feel like this generation.
This generation.
This
I party all generation.
Also, from 2000 and up.
From 2000. I feel like people
Yeah.
been materialistic though.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well,
been to-
we are outliers in that situation. But I'm talking about the general populace. Because back in the day, if it was in New Wheel, it was okay, let me get a gold ring. Or let me get as much cutters as I want. Like, I feel like the same status quo we have today was there 30 years ago. That's why we don't have any generational wealth. That's why whoever was poor 40 years ago is still poor now. That's why our society hasn't grown at any amount.
And all this true, not loving yourself.
And all this true not loving yourself. Because let me tell you the next thing. If you love yourself, you will love your environment, and where you live wouldn't look like a garbage pit. Like you live at the dump. You would clean your area. You would clean your mind. You would clean
Your
your
community.
atmosphere, your community.
Big up to Abel Joseph for cleaning up his community. I like that. Big up to Abel.
So with that, it's like it is generational, but it's cross-generational. Because
You think so?
yeah, because okay, take for instance, right? What you think your mommy and daddy them used to do back in the day?
She don't know but the Gombe baby. She don't know about that.
So the Kool-Aid baby.
mean,
She don't
but-
know about the Shirley Street Theater now. And let's go way back there, because you know someone who around that age, but I look 24, right? Yeah.
But those things were kind of like hidden though. It
They
wasn't
were
like
saying-
as.
I mean,
public.
only because social media shows you it, and that's why I feel like it ain't standing.
That's
Because
what I'm
that's the thing, right? Even though people aiming for, you feel like Kool-Aid say he surveyed people aiming for the Honda car and the weave. They seeing that on social media because they see the people who aiming for the billions getting that along the way. But what their ceiling is that Honda car and that weave. But they see they don't understand. Hey, if I aiming for the stars, of course I can go through the clouds. But if you aiming for the clouds, you ain't gonna touch the stars. So it's having a higher consciousness and having a higher love for self. Because at the same time, you will understand, boy, these things, what I saying I love myself with. Could I pass these on to my children? Could
Nope.
I pass these on?
Nope.
Can I take these when I die?
Nope.
Can I leave these when I die and people can use them?
Yep.
Anybody
Yeah.
using no old weave, bro?
I mean, bro, if you hang it up in certain neighbors on the line, I'm not going to tell you that other gals is going to steal it off the line, but I know people. Love to all of you out there. Love to all of you.
But you know, but even back to your generational thing, I think we're more materialistic as a generation, as millennials and Gen Zs, because we have social media to see every day. Go on and be like, I want this because I see such and such got
Click. Got it.
and it's everything quick to touch. But I don't think the concept of being materialistic is anything new for this generation. Thoughts?
So they add so back into I love myself. They add materialistic things and they said, well, this is what love means to me.
Exactly.
Love means to me when I get married, I have a $2 billion house and I can't afford $1,000 rent. I'm just saying, I have a $2 million house and I can't afford $1,000 rent.
Yeah.
You understand? So they skyrocket something that's not supposed to even be there, and they say, you know what? If I'm in love, you need to have money to be in love. You need to have things instead of what love really means to yourself and then to that person, that next person. Because love means I could actually not financially help you, but probably mentally enstable you to become something that you
Great.
probably ain't.
Graded answer. What do you think over?
I just think it's sad.
Why do you think it's sad?
Wow. Remember when she said sad, like to play that Titanic song?
I mean, because it kind of falls into dating in the Bahamas. You know? They don't want to do the little things, the small things.
I feel like you've been greatly disappointed.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, go ahead. We just have, we having a conversation.
I mean,
That freedom ring.
I feel like popularity and trend has become fashionable. Like, that's the new thing. Instead of, like, love being fashionable. You know? So for me personally, like, when I, like, see, especially coming in Coco and seeing people coming in here, and, like, they have this... It was a character. They have this, like, you could just tell, you know? So for me, personally, I feel like this generation just, they into now. Like, what are they gonna do now to, like, shake up Twitter or to shake up Facebook or to shake up Instagram?
They're looking for that hot take moment.
Yeah. And that's been like that for like 5 years now. Like for me, coming out of school, that been legit been like that for 5 years.
I mean, to me, I could say it all started because, I mean, I ain't too much favorable on
2013.
YouTube and stuff like that, like 2013.
2012, 2013.
2012, 2013, you think? To me, I say when Soulja Boy came up with Crank That, Like, to be honest.
I mean, that's
when social media went crazy and
that's the start of the social media.
yeah, that's what he's saying. So I'll say from the start up of social media when Soulja Boy going, you crying that, and, you know, you all on, Dad, I'm on social media. Oh my God. You understand? Like, and then other people saying, hey, you know what? I can do that too. To me, I kind of like that. I kind of like that because to me that leave people to express who they are, but not so much in the open, but just behind a camera. But they forget what you do behind the camera. You still got to face people in the open. Yeah. So you still got to be yourself. You can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from your past. So the most I can say is love it, embrace it, and become the best you could come to for yourself, not for others. Because the better you do for yourself, you can help others.
So question, do y'all think the trend of new music is the reason why, like, the generation this way?
I can't blame it on music.
Yeah, I can't blame it on music because, like I keep on saying,
I can't blame
there's been a societal decay way before social media. Social media just put a magnifying glass
on it
to it. Because think about it like this, right? Our parents, they grew up in an age, well, we're now in the Bahamas. There was an age of where people was benefiting off that coke money. And you was getting all these riches. And you just was spending. That's why every time we talk to your mommy them or your Grammy them, oh, back in the day, I used to wear Louis Vuitton. I used to go to LA. I used to do this. Well, why you can't do that no more? Money gone. So the moral decay began a long time ago. So in that, they developed so many sheltered children. So many kids didn't really learn social skills, me being one of them. Didn't learn social skills because every time it's like, oh, you can't go out. I want you inside the house, inside the house, inside the house. So when social media came about, this was my only outlet to the outside world. So since this is my only view to the outside world, guess what? However someone perceives me on this, I feel even greater than how someone would perceive me in person.
In person.
Because this is my whole personality, my whole persona is based on how people perceive me on social media. So I need to know how to text people. I don't know how to sit down and talk to people.
No, check this. I know how to get it. Chris Brown, just Kim. You notice how that worked this time, right? You guys notice that, Chris Brown, we love you. It's Kool-Aid. I know what you did. You know, they love you out there. Sorry for calling your name like that. But as you can see, you have a fan in the mids in the Bahamas. And we love you down here, too. But, Aubrey, come on. Think about it for, like, it was Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown, you know, he did the whole social media thing, you know, hey, it's me, you know, like, this is how I live. But then when you actually move to his house and what you see on TV, it isn't perceived like how it's perceived. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, yeah, you have a Lamborghini, but then it was in service. So we couldn't drive it. And we was in the wrong state. So it needed plates. So, like, you have things that social media would put and show you that may not be real, that still may look like, or like if it's real. And then some people grow up like that. So you have people who
growing up like that, they don't know what it is to not be on social media.
They don't know what it is not to be on social media.
And what I find often is people don't see, like, okay, like, I mean, I really learned a lot from him, like, you know, being able to go to a place where you don't know nobody and just start conversation. We don't, like, that's what we used to do back in the day, but we don't do that now.
I love doing that. Hey, what's your name? Where you from?
Yeah, like, people don't even know how to spark conversation. Yeah. So with that, it's like, all right, we don't talk to each other. All our perceptions are based on what we see on social media.
Okay, check this out. Like, for real. Everybody reach into your lap and raise your next hand up. Like, what do we have in our hand? All of us have?
Yeah.
Well, cell phones. Yeah. Wow. So social media is like crazy. It's taking over.
Yeah. So we with that, and then we just end up
farted.
So we just end up, you know, having these, you know, these relationship with these unexpected goals most of the time. Because, I think he balling, or he look cute, or he say he have this job, or wait, she looks solid in person. But I just thinking about her body, but then She ain't got nothing on her head emptier than a coconut. These perceptions are killing us. These are in reality. So I can't say, because the music is just a reflection of society. So I can't say it's because of the music. Because people are only recording on record what they experience in real life.
That's poetic, bro.
Like, for real. You only your art, especially when it comes to art, you only recording what happens in real life. So, if I saying, wait, all these hoes around me, in real life, I think like that. And to some degree, that is my experience. Now,
You know, such thing as loving now. So all men are
Dogs.
yeah,
All women are this. You know, like,
yeah. So, and
right?
even
That stuff ain't for real.
even with speaking that energy, that's what you're gonna attract.
That's what you're gonna attract.
So if you have that bad mindset, that's what you're gonna attract. That's why I don't ever say that like, oh, ain't nobody suitable dating or men are trash, women are trash. Nobody. It's who you attract. It's who you gravitate to. And that's why loving yourself is important. Because when you love yourself, you know what your standard is. You know what your value is.
Standard high, wall higher.
Yeah. So yeah, your value is super high.
Super
so
high.
you like, wait, I imbuing this kind of love. So you can't even come around me if you with that negativity. See what I'm saying? But what you think about that?
I think when I was talking about
I was
music,
lazy of fire
music
today.
being, I feel like music is it's influenced this generation. Even if it's a reflection of the generation, like putting it out there.
So the cars, the music, the conch salad, the Airbnb, the what else?
But
The nails, the hair.
Why you say the music? Why you really feel like
Like
the music?
she's stuck on the music.
Because
Let explain.
okay, let's stop away from the music.
No, elaborate.
I was trying to like make an example.
All right, go on.
Okay, let's just say, I can do NBA Youngboy,
All right.
right?
How you have 5?
I'm not a fan of NBA Youngboy,
Um,
but I'm a fan of like his testimony and what he's going through. He is not going to put that out there.
well, this
That's
is
what I'm saying.
testimony.
Like what he going through.
I mean, I feel like he does though.
I mean, but not in a.
This girl outed him for having herpes, and he started making records talking about he have herpes.
Yeah, but he isn't doing it the right way.
Okay.
So, referring to Bahamian people, when they see all this stuff, like, they probably just putting that out there just because other people putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? Not just like really trying to, okay, I'm a young boy, he have herpes, he have this, he have a lot of kids and all this other stuff. So then that makes it even more easy for the Bahamians to like say, okay, well, I want a bunch of baby mamas, I want a bunch of children, I want this and that, you know? So it's kind of very, for me, I feel like it's influenced
Let me
the generation.
interject right there.
Like
Because I feel like
that already happened.
that been happening.
That already happened.
We have a whole culture. No, but even before.
No, I mean,
Uh-huh.
like, not my generation.
No, but okay. Why I
Okay.
say that been happening is we have a culture built on sweetheart.
Built on sweethearting. Like,
And that been going on since the
sweethearting,
40s,
sweethearting,
50s.
sweetheart. How you mean?
So, like-
one man with 12 kids, one female with 14 to 17 children. This is possible, plausible here in the Bahamas. No if, no doubts.
So I don't even feel like young boy.
I was a daddy
coming
in
up-
5 different houses.
Yeah.
3 different houses, 2 different houses. You don't know that until they pass away. Then when they pass away, then you find out, wow.
Yeah.
Everything is happening at the
So
funeral.
I mean, I feel like young boy, and this is something that in black society we deal with. He just repeating a cycle because it been happening since the days of slavery. Like, you know, we was in sex farms to reproduce, and we never let go of that spirit. So we value having a bunch of kids over getting married and having. I mean, having one partner to have a bunch of kids. So this whole thing that's been perpetuated, I mean, is more widely known in, I would say that modern society within the last 40, 50 years. But this been going on. All the NBA young boys, see, now he's singing about it. And like I used to keep on saying, the music is just a reflection of society. So he talking about, I have 4 kids and I have 4 sons, I want 5. Like, bro, what, you only 18, 19. Why you still want all these kids?
So how do they like stop the cycle?
Hold on, repeat that.
Stop the cycle.
How do we stop the cycle? We need a few good men.
Just a few, once again,
And women.
it's all on loving yourself. So for me, if I love myself, I end up above no 5, 6 kids, and I know just to be with myself, and probably the person who I'm dating is already almost a sink in the pocket, almost. So it's like valuing each other to know that, hey, this kid ain't just coming here for another rent payment. This kid ain't coming into a world to live by themselves, or to say that there is a no good daddy or a no good mother. But parenting takes 2, just like love takes 2. Love can use yourself too, because I love myself. But that parenting is 2 people, not 1 person.
Well, yeah,
So
but
for me, like in loving myself, if I would have a kid, whoever I have my kid with, I'll be probably the last person I have my kid with.
that's true.
Like
'Cause
I ain't trying to have my kid.
not having a bunch of kids,
I ain't
one
about
child
it,
and
bro.
one child. But
I'm not going
that's
to do
not
that.
that's
Like,
not conducive. bro.
no,
like,
no.
Like I say, back to what Kool-Aid said: loving yourself versus respecting yourself.
But you gotta put
I
some
can't
love
respect-
onto yourself.
Yeah, and if I can't respect myself, how am I gonna respect you?
Most definitely not.
I ain't gonna respect you, so of course I ain't gonna big you up and then push up. Big up the next
And you're
guy
going to
push
become
up.
another baby mama.
What up?
Oh, I'm going to be another baby daddy.
And
You
I big
understand?
up the next guy and I push up. Then we have kids that only know that
He
one thing.
loved me because he's my baby daddy. You shut up, okay?
No, like for real. Like, did he put a ring on you? No. What did he do for you? Nothing. Okay, now what did she really do to you for you to give her a kid? Like, be honest. That's it? Like,
Yeah.
wow. And you guys decided to have a kid just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
No,
So
so but
it's
that
like-
goes back to people not loving
That's
themselves.
the back to not loving yourself.
So, question.
Uh-huh.
Mistakes happen.
I don't want to bring this in, but let's talk about Tiara for a minute,
All right.
right?
Hold on.
She was with Future,
Okay.
right?
Wait, before you get into it, let's take another quick break. This is about to get juicy. Stay tuned. Stay
She
tuned.
fixed her chair just now. She fixed her chair.
So we're back. And we had to take a quick break. This is getting too hot. This is our first episode we putting on YouTube. You know, we had to get in all those points. So, Aubrey, lay it on
Hi.
us. So where you was going?
So, since we were talking about
Mike Tima?
the music side of, I wanted to look into Ciara in Future,
Okay.
right? So, we all know Ciara and Future dated.
Oh, before we start,
Sorry.
we added someone else to the chat. This is homegirl from behind the thing.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to Errything Kool, you know.
What, my full name or just...
No, your first name, man. Francesca?
I was just going to say Fran, but...
Fran. Hey, fam. Welcome, Fran.
When she ready start off cool, though, she's like, but I was going to say Fran.
Well, fam. Welcome,
Shots fired.
Fran.
Shots fired.
How it go?
I cool.
Oh, she
Ah,
cool.
she know it.
She know it. Everything cool. So go back to you, Aubrey.
Oh, I was saying, okay, we all know Ciara and Future dated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading an interview she did 2 weeks ago when she talked about, okay, I just want to highlight Future. Future is a trap rapper. He only raps about women,
Women
Yeah.
and drugs.
drugs, all these, etc.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So now, she was talking about how she was in this relationship where the love wasn't reciprocated.
Mm.
So my question to you is, should she have stayed in that relationship?
No. Because if she wasn't feeling love, she don't love herself.
Okay, so but then she gets into another relationship with Russell. I feel like he's a good man.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, the only thing about that whole situation, I don't like how people try to formulate like Future cheated on her.
But he did though.
When she said that, no one said that.
No, but he did though.
No, but when hold on, who said he cheated on
He
Sierra?
did though.
When he admitted that
In the songs.
in this song?
Yes.
What song he admitted that in?
I don't listen to his songs. But
No,
I'm
no,
telling you,
no.
no.
I said it right because
In the Bahamas,
interview.
we have
No,
a word for
no.
this. It's called gossip.
But he was cheating though.
No, no, but
yeah.
no. Okay, so this is what he said. Okay, because I like to, take people at their word, and I started feeling when he said that.
This is the first time I'm hearing anything about
Okay, so I know. Okay, so he said that Ciara, what she wanted to do made him uncomfortable. Like she wanted to live in LA and be on a reality show, and he was like, he has to live without this. Oh, that's my phone.
I thought that was a speaker.
Oh, me too.
Right?
I thought
He
he was
watching
playing
us.
music.
I don't believe Future said that.
Said what?
That's what men do. Manipulate the situation.
Let's get back.
Manipulate.
So we're back to what I was saying, right? So what?
Oh,
They
free
do-
firing
not you.
shots.
Okay, back to this
Okay,
loving yourself.
so
Man, manipulate, okay? And loving
Oh,
yourself.
you have to
How-
say the whole thing. She say all men.
Oh man.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say
Oh,
that.
man.
I did not say that.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me address the future
Honey,
situation.
Could you get that right over there for me? Come
All right.
on, women are
So-
the best manipulators in the world.
All right, hold on. But let me finish. So Future said she made him uncomfortable. Like he wanted to stay in Atlanta. She wanted to move to LA. She was doing made him come out of his comfort zone. So with that, it's like, I mean, I agree. I feel like he's now admitting that his whole aura has been toxic, and sometimes we as individuals have to identify where we're the toxic one in the situation, which I totally believe. But I'm not going to say, wait, their relationship ended because he cheated. No, they just wasn't meant to be for each other. He had to find how to love himself, and she had to find to love herself. So she met a man that loves her as much as she loves herself, and she's happy in a happy marriage right now.
Okay, so-
see something like that, I hate. Like,
What?
no one know what truly makes you happy in a relationship. They may think sometimes the money, they may think sometimes the locks or the Honda, and even in leaving the situation, they start to become too opinionated. It's like, your opinion never mattered when I was with her. Now why does it matter when I left her? Like, your opinion don't, like, for real, because you don't know what kept us together. Only she would know that, and I would know that, or who we share that around. You understand? So I wouldn't let someone, if I love myself, to
Alright.
get between
Alright.
me, or however, if I want to be with somebody, hey, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. But if they want to leave, there is no anchor there unless,
It's gonna
bring up
defending
things
men.
like that.
All right, go. They gonna get let them go, bro.
So we realize Future is a toxic one,
Yeah,
right? Because
I mean, both of them could have been toxic.
He was doing before he met Ciara.
No, but I'm saying that both of them could have been toxic at the time they were dating.
I don't think Ciara was toxic.
You don't think Ciara
No.
was?
No, I say that because
You don't think
No, look
Ciara
at-
was toxic?
Look at Future life now, and look at Ciara life now.
She is not toxic anymore. But I ain't discounting that she was toxic at the time.
She
they
probably
dating.
was toxic because she was trying to raise a man.
No, but she was toxic before.
No.
What you
She
mean?
wasn't toxic before that.
She just dated. How you could say she wasn't toxic before that when it is widely known industry-wise she's a little bit crazy.
I say that because
That's why everybody was surprised when she dated Russell. She slowly settled down. She finally found a man that she could settle down with.
that's what happens when you leave something.
No, but it's not just Future. I talking about the track
Right,
record.
it's Future, it's Diddy. Who else?
Amari
Chris
Stoudemire,
Brown.
Bow Wow.
It's men.
You can't just blame.
Mad now.
Yes, it
I
is.
feel the talk a little bit like I hear
I
baby
love
gun.
when
Yeah.
Fran would say something. Go on,
No,
Fran.
no, I just no, I won't finish this.
All right, go
Find it
on, then.
interesting.
Go on.
She thinks it's all men.
No, I feel that way because, well, I just feel like Ciara perspective while being, and yeah, he's toxic too.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
I feel like that because Ciara got what she wanted, you know, and Future he's still
He trying to
throwing
find
shade.
himself. He trying to find himself.
Okay, and then that's why I said he was toxic.
But okay, I'm not
Then
disagreeing
why impregnate someone you know?
because he does not
That don't
fully
make
love
sense.
himself. He's still self-medicating himself. He just
Yeah.
said he became sober.
See, for me, right? In the daily life of living as me, as loving myself, I won't grade my love by what I see others have or how they perceive love. Again, because then I'm moving on others' opinion. I don't want to move on others' opinion. I want to move on. Hey, I know she was a pole dancer. I'm not going to say the word, but let's just say she was pole dancing, you know, with the mop stick. You understand? With the mop stick. You understand? You know, the mop back and forth. But then I kind of fell in love with that lady. So at the end of the day, when we break up, I can't say, oh, you was ever. I met you like that way. So I can't judge you for what you claim or perceive yourself to be. It's the thing that's wrong is when someone's not truthful to themselves. So when you ain't truthful to yourself, I said in the beginning, that means you don't love yourself.
He wasn't.
Because okay,
I don't know,
it's like
what do you mean he wasn't?
it's like this. Have you ever
Defending
seen
Future.
you ever seen like this?
I mean,
like this, right?
we ain't defending Future. No, I'm just saying both of them was toxic. You trying to say it was just him and he toxic?
Toxic in what way?
Okay, toxic in a way where I'm trying to find myself, so I'm doing hazardous behavior that may bring your energy down.
Okay, so
or
then why
make
be
you-
together?
Huh?
Then why be together?
Sometimes birds of a feather flock together. I
You
just
think so?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that's why I go back to my point. If you love yourself, you're going to attract the people of the same
Of the
ilk.
same energy. Misery like company too. So if you like misery, misery is gonna find you.
Okay, let's say Ciara had a reason or whatever, and she had and she knew who Future was,
Uh-huh.
and as a man, not as the rapper.
But I mean, okay, but to your point, right? This boy already had 3 baby mamas before.
That's what I get into.
But she still wanted to be with him. So
That's her choice.
that's her choice.
So
Not
I
our
ain't wanna-
choice.
Y'all just defending this man behavior.
No.
'Cause
We
now all he
defending the
doing
love
now,
yourself.
all he doing now,
Uh,
right now, all he's doing is dissing Russell, dissing their marriage, because whatever reason, whatever he going through, whatever the depression, him sipping, whatever, just because he probably feel like he could have been that man.
yeah, but that's why I'm saying he's still toxic.
I don't feel like he toxic, man.
Okay, so what you feel like he is?
I just feel like
Don't say because he's a man. Maybe it's. See,
No, no.
I don't operate like
You know how
that.
you feel about to come out? The all famous,
I just
the all
feel
famous
like-
thing, and you can bring it out.
Yeah.
But if you keep asking, all men are dogs.
Yeah, all men are
Like,
trash.
Yeah, I feel about to come out like, who let the dogs out? I'm like, whoa. Okay. Forget it, all right?
But Russell was
Like I was thinking about it just now, like,
No, but see, okay, so you can't say all men is this because she married Russell.
I never said all men. Did I say that?
Yes, it did.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
Look how Fran looking at you.
I said
Leave
that.
me out of that.
I didn't say that.
I mean, I ain't know. I ain't hear it.
You start off by saying all men are
I didn't.
like
Sorry.
Future and
Some
Chris,
men.
even Chris Brown. Did you remember?
First of all, Chris Brown only toxic because of Rihanna.
Hold on.
Oh, see?
Bias.
And you're probably right. You're probably right. But then, what I'm really trying to,
The bias.
what I'm really trying to say is, we talking about artists that putting on songs to influence their fans. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
People think
Yeah.
this behavior is good.
All right. Fran, what you think?
I mean, all artists put out stuff that influence their fans.
But we talking.
So-
We ain't talking. We talking. I speaking from perspective of love though, not just saying he influenced. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
that's
understand.
what I'm
See, if I understand, especially the musical industry, the music industry, and I mean, in all industries, because the teacher, just like the doctor, just like the hotel worker, just like any star in the world. It depends on how much fame you get. It depends on what kind of attention you could attract. So if I start off in the Bahamas with Hondas, who tell me say can't get Ferraris or Bugattis? I'm just saying. So as you reach a certain pinnacle into your life, which you may not be experiencing to, the woo and the lily gallon of having that pocket full of money may attract a lot of people who are truthful to you, and then some people are negative for you. So whilst I going on tour, baby, I'm on tour, but then you don't know on tour, I was on this tour bus at 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a girl shaking left and right. She was on. Looking at you. Yeah. Right, well, when I saw the girl shaking left and right, you know, them little things just be in the front of the car, like tick tock, tick tock. But they'll catch on when I was talking about anyway. But yeah, so when I think with guys and people in popularity, I definitely can't base my love or how my love is supposed to be by theirs. Because one, I don't even have the platform they have.
oh, that's what this generation doing.
Because Generation X want everything now.
Well, this ain't generation.
I mean, this is Generation X.
this is generation. Actually, no,
No.
no, this generation Y and Z.
Y and Z.
Yeah, millennials and Gen Z.
Millennials and Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Okay, so, right. Y'all don't get me wrong now. Don't put me on YouTube. I know my numbers now. 10, 100,000, trillion, gazillion.
But I think we covered a lot here today. But let's wrap this up. Your last remarks. Aubrey, you could go. look at the camera. See, look
Please
at the camera.
tell us what love means to you and what it means to
Hold on, hold on.
yourself. Like,
Let me
come
go
on.
fix the camera. It's over.
Yeah. Boy, she trying to get closer.
All right. We still got it, right?
Okay.
Go on, Aubrey. Oh, see how everything written down?
No, I don't know.
I mean, I think she had everything. I like it.
Okay. With that being said,
Uh-huh.
love to me is fashionable. That's how I look at it. Just like how, like, y'all wear your little Gucci and all these other stuff.
My
And
nanny,
they- and they
look
come
in the camera and tell them.
Just like how y'all wear Gucci and all these other clothes, and your people comment in on that. I feel like if you wear love, and if you breathe into love, the comments will be way more better than just, oh my God, look at your Gucci shoes. Oh my God, look at the waves and it's all these materialistic things. So, with that being said, again, I feel like you get what you put out there. So, for me as a person and as a woman,
As a woman.
I believe that love love comes from a place of I'm gonna say desire.
All right. That's your last word?
Yeah.
All right. Fran, ladies and gentlemen.
Please touch on somewhere that everyone could feel.
Yeah, my
Wait.
Okay.
With that being said,
Uh-huh.
listen to J. Cole,
Uh-huh.
her,
Okay.
Fantasia, Beyonce, Ciara. Listen to celebrities that are living a life full of love. I mean, don't listen to Future. Don't listen to NBA Youngboy.
I saw a future. I try, okay? I mean, I down with die still, but then, wait, y'all them tripping out there, Sandra. Feeling me?
You know?
Go to behemoth.com, behemoth.word.com so you can understand my flex. So they trying to show the eye and I'm trying to help die, see, anyway.
You know, start your playlist with love.
Okay. Fran?
Well, for me,
Oh.
okay, like how she said, love is you get what you put out there. Like a lot now, like when I come to work, like early in the morning, like we used to be at like 6:30 or 7. They say I just come to work happy in the morning. Everybody else is just be like, you know.
That's shade. That's some type of shade.
No, it's not. It's because
Just said everybody just
they
be
don't
like-
be mad or nothing. They just come like, you know, like I hear.
All right.
But I feel a lot better, and I feel like I greet everybody better when I come to work with a good attitude.
Okay.
And I've been making me feel good lately. So
Oh,
I
that's
do
good.
feel like love is you get what you put out there.
All
Yeah.
right. Kool-Aid?
Bomb, bomb, don't do dirt. It's a mix with a splash.
You want to splash of love too?
I telling you, man. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
As he checks his
I
notes.
telling you, yeah, she did. I got some good text. What happening? Okay, there we go. There. Why don't Bohemians love themselves? Too focused on others' opinion and things that really ain't love, and lose their sense of identity of what love really means to them, and it becomes something foreign. So to me, what I say is, I love myself so much that I could care less for how people feel about how I move and what vibrates the energy around them. You understand? So I don't wear love on my skin because I find if I go in the bathroom, I'm going to wash it all off. So I want to become something that's real to me so I could be a better me every day. Like how she's saying, like how they're saying, when you come into work, when I come to work, people know I'm already there because well, from my reach, there's that personality that something is about to happen. And if it ain't something happen, well, make it happen. You understand? And if the energy is wrong around me, I'm going to spin it around. And that's where I get that Kool-Aid from. Because everywhere I go, it's a mix with a splash. You understand? So you have to understand before you love somebody, love yourself. Don't love it on a Honda. Because that 2019 Honda in 2019 was a very nice Honda. But in 2026, that's an old thing. That becomes a thing of the past. So always keep your love to yourself and to others fresh.
All right. Thank you all for your contributions. Now,
Your
loving
turn.
myself, you know. See that, saying? Yeah. I feel like, what are my final remarks? What we discussed today, we should love ourselves. And when we love ourselves, we can love everybody around us. And we could, you know, going back to the whole theme, I would hope that humans someday be harmonious with each other. Like we only have one life and one planet Earth. Why we don't live in love? But that love starts with us. If you feel like you ain't getting the proper love in your family, your friend circles, your relationships, start with you. Start with imbuing that love. Let it come from the center of your chest and warm up your whole body, and then you just push that energy out, and they can come back to you. Trust I. See what they saying? Yeah. But other than that, it's like, wait, when you love yourself, you're going to treat yourself. And you're only going to treat yourself right, not wrong. So continue to love yourself. And in loving yourself, don't do detrimental things or the materialistic things that you think will give you some self-fulfillment. But, pray, talk to God. God is love.
Love is family too.
Love is family. Love is friends. Love is having everything cool. See what I'm saying?
Everything cool.
Because once you love yourself, everything will be cool.
Everything will be cool. Everything cool. Bomb, bomb. Don't forget to check us out. Booyah!
On the Original People Podcast. And this another one. We got Kool-Aid. We got Original or Island Gal. We got Franny Fran. Next time we can have
Susie.
one.
Shut up, guys.
Fran said hi on the podcast, and I was just it.
Wait, I want y'all to Google
No,
Susie
oh my
Carmichael.
God. Okay, you know what?
Oh,
Fine.
Susie Carmichael? That's what you say?
If she don't look like Susie Carmichael,
Susie Carmichael.
You want to see it?
Google Susie Carmichael and tell
I
me
don't
if
think
she
I
look-
look like that.
All right.
She look like Susie Carmichael.
Well, we about to
Oh my
wrap this
gosh.
up. You know what it is. This is your favorite zaddy, Lord Jalen Willett, on Errything Kool. And visit us on the Original People Podcast. Yeah, see.